Cultural references. And yeah, you can see where this is going.
Yeah.
And we have another crystal piece. But what is this she they keep referring to, James?
Groudon. Well, sorry, Groudon has just roared incomprehensibly.
And now the weather. Dry. No more rain.
Also, I love that the Golemy.
Yeah. Mew. So you don't look well. Golemy. Yeah, that could work. Hey, cameramen are mercenary too, guys.
So do you get to decide the message that gets sent out?
No, it's just if you want to
Just
just
a cutscene. Fair.
Yeah, it's a cutscene. Yeah, so
Fair enough.
I see that the both cameramen have different motives. One
Yeah.
motivated by success and triumph and celebration of his peers. One,
yeah.
money.
Oh yeah.
Money, money, money.
Money, money.
Money, 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 money. Now. Dots. You see, this is why like we couldn't be Red in this playthrough because he'd actually have to speak. And now a special broadcast from Red. That was a special broadcast from Pokemon Trainer Red.
Yeah, I wonder at what point will they bring him back again?
They always bring him back every couple of years. He'll probably show up in the fucking next DLC.
He's in 1, 2, 4, 5,
And Sun and Moon.
and 7.
I mean, Gen 9. It's time. Time to bring him back.
Yeah, but the iterations are getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
So
He'll just show up at a completely unannounced. And he's like 5 years older with a beard. Oh, there's Groudon.
this is beneath you, Titan. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's Groudon. Nothing is beneath him.
Join me in. Oh. He literally just dissolved in lava before you could hear their sales pitch. Like, nope, don't. Fuck you and your cults.
Alright, so they're setting a time. Oh, everything that set a timer for you to get out.
Yeah, thankfully not.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh well, he's dead. He's gonna die.
Oh yeah, we have time to get out. We're not doing anything with the body that's there.
Nah, it's fine. We got his DNA. That's all we need of him. So yeah, Persephone's sister is gonna get trapped in here as well. Oh dear, how terrible. As you all know, Diana.
Cresselia.
Yeah,
Okay.
Diana is a Cresselia trainer.
Hmm.
Yep. So now she just took
Yeah.
Cresselia off her.
Can we do this not in a...
In a collapsing volcano
Yeah.
base? Yeah. I know. The fucking banging James Bond off this shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, Mr. Bond. Now with my base
yeah.
about to explode, I shall tell you my evil plans in
I don't
agonizing
expect you to do
detail.
anything other than die. I'm not going to stay here and watch you die. I'm just going to assume it all worked plan. Is there a problem with that?
Well, there is. So, this is our new ability. Heart Swap.
Oh, shit.
Mmm. So basically whenever you see a Manaphy statue, you can change places with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The mechanics they introduce are weird.
Yes, they are. And we're alive again.
Okay.
Hey, everyone survived
There we
except for
go.
2 people.
Oh, no. It still survived, just unconscious.
Oh no, there was a cultist taking a dump. And he got caught in the crossfire.
The cultists we locked away at the beginning as well.
Yeah.
Once we got in there.
Yeah. He died too, actually. So 3 people died.
Yeah.
They won't be missed, really. I mean, 2 of them were down as students, and the other guy was just a really smarky librarian. He was kind of like...
Oh, you're being asked to play.
Oh, beg your pardon. Sorry, dog. Go. Like,
Look at her go!
Look at her, wow. What energy, what vigor.
More passion, more energy.
You mean you didn't do a Snoopy slide?
No. Ned's gonna hide in the corner. Anyway.
I'm sure he got out of there.
If,
Not going to do anything to check.
Not particularly, no. So now we're going to Narratown.
Okay, Narratown and Gaiatown.
Yes. Narratown, I suppose, is the equivalent of Blackthorn City. It's the last.
enough.
It's the last part of the journey before we loop back around.
Yeah, we're on 7 gym badges now, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And the last one needs the first auger.
Which is
Yeah.
he's disappeared. We don't know where he is. I think I checked this area already, but I couldn't remember because I was doing this over multiple sessions.
Yeah, you had already gone in here and gotten the item started, I think it was.
Exactly. Yeah. So here we go. So we're back now to the plots. So the Infernal Cultid are gone.
Yep.
So
lovely,
both.
lovely. So
both-
all of the ones around the
Hoenn trio are gone. Yeah.
are gone now.
Yep.
And what other ones are gone?
Well, the Cult and Dark Rite and Perfection.
The Tau one are gone, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah, the tails are done. Yeah.
Look at her go!
This is the slowest game of fetch I've ever seen, people. It's not really a fetch. It's more like fetch. You know.
Well, she came up to you looking for fetch.
Yeah, and then she went, "Oh, fine."
Oh wait, you actually want me to move?
So the dog is actually playing fetch with us, more appropriately. As you can see, it's just that we just get so much energy and excitement from our dog, you know.
The ball's practically
Okay, so you're back into what was the volcano, the pass.
Yeah, so I was just kind of seeing for like what actually happened. It just the crater is still
Cratering.
essentially the same, but just the entrance to it is gone.
Yeah.
Essentially. And the reason I say that is because there was at the top of the crater was a Manaphy statue. So I'm going to see what's
If you
behind
can
that.
get up and around.
Yeah, it's just trying to remember where I'm going now. It's the problem. Because like there's so many fucking little cul-de-sacs and ooh, hello, free XP. Hi, I like free XP. You like free XP, James? I love free XP. Let's have some free XP. Go on. Lovely. But
That's one, and yeah, that's all to be expected.
pretty much, yeah. And everyone's being pelted by hail.
Ah yes, as you know, in the middle of a volcano.
Yes. It's like it's like this game where we're getting sued by the people of Falarber Town. It's like, no, you can't be the Ash City. That's our thing.
Ready?
So there we go. Nope.
I think I've said the way you have played this and the way I would normally play it are quite different. I normally hoard all the healing items.
Yeah, I tend to burn them out and then spend my money on more healing items. But it's also like I am also kind of mindful of time and trying to basically blitz through the game quicker.
Oh yeah,
you know, because
like,
I know
it's not much fun watching you go back to the healing center again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah, I'm kind of like taking it from the point of view of like how would it be entertaining if like for the dramatic side of it, just about survive by the skin of our teeth.
Oh yeah,
you know that shit. I would be a lot more pragmatic when I actually play because I would be the same way. I would like say stock up on healing items and just keep fucking replenishing them, you know. But even now when I'm playing Pokemon now at this stage, I kind of do it this way.
In your old age, you're getting more adventurous.
Well, not even that, just to make it just for the sport of it. Because like most Pokemon games are just like stupidly easy now anyway.
Oh yeah.
So like, you know, it's like, oh, back in my day, you used to forage for your own rare candies. Now they just fucking give it to me as fucking XP candy. You know, not
I mean, if there's one thing I probably wouldn't complain at that.
Oh yeah, fucking done. I'm not complaining, believe me. But what I'm saying is that I'm now doing stuff like that.
Like
now
I've put in my time. I've earned the right to
act the bollocks with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Whereas for these whippersnappers getting, not having gone through.
These fuckers don't know challenge. You know.
I grew up in a world without an Audino.
Exactly. Oh,
I didn't ask for Audino and I didn't get one either.
Ardino, I called it Chansey. And do you know what happened to Chansey? Fucking ran away from my Pokeball. That's how fucking old I am. We had one chance at Legendary. You could have fucking run away from it and then it was gone forever.
Yeah, right there.
Dog is picking morsels out.
Like right beside your foot, but she's getting confused. Is it gone?
Ah, yes, my foot is fairly colourful.
And it smells like a dog treat, weirdly enough.
Yes.
Good old Embor.
Last one?
It got well
I don't blame.
I think time has been
Time and kind to it, yeah.
Yeah. Because unlike Infernape and Blaziken, they're carbon copies of each other.
Yeah.
He's at least a bulky boy.
He is, yeah, exactly. It's
Like,
just
so
like
he plays differently.
it just beggars belief to me. Where it's like, why would you make the same Pokemon twice? You know, that kind of way.
Yeah.
And at least with this fella, it was like, okay, we made it different. There's a curse set up to it. You know, we can do different things with it. It's just, why would you trouble yourself with this? You know?
Yeah.
Well done. You got yours. I give you yours.
So that's what it was. Houndoom.
Oh, lovely.
Houndoomite. Lovely.
There is a Delta Houndoom, I assume.
No.
Oh.
No.
What?
No, Delta Houndoom, I don't think. Like, it's already evil. How could you improve Houndoom? You know, the kind of way. Make it a good boy.
He's already a good boy. Just make him the best boy.
Make him an angelic dog. So, you're probably wondering how do you get to Narratown? You know, it's very easy. You have to climb that waterfall. Or just switch places with Manaphy. Dealer's choice. Well, we enough, like, you don't get waterfall naturally in this game.
Yeah.
However, if your Pokemon learns waterfall, it still applies. It still works. And it's still a weird kind of like badge requirement for it. So it's almost like the game has outgrown the HM gates. Like the game world, I should say, has outgrown the HM gates, but there's still a need for certain ones. You know, kind of way.
I don't absolutely hate the HM
No.
system as a way of getting you off. But yeah, if you're getting rid of it, then get rid of it more naturally.
Yeah, exactly. Like, again, stuff like that makes you just kind of weirdly nostalgic for the old game, where like you have to stay in your lane for a certain degree.
Well, if you want to get rid of that nostalgia, play the Diamond Pearl Remaster.
Yeah.
They've made it that you don't need HMs because a friendly Bidoof always shows up to help you out.
For fuck's sake. That takes half the fun out of it. Although, to be fair, Gen 4 took the piss when it came to fucking HMs.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Defog and Rock Climb and Whirlpool. Fuck off! That was the one kind of level of challenge with the old games, was that if you were sticking to a team of 6, you were kind of fucked when it comes to HMs, unless you had a HM save.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to make a sacrifice. Somebody has to learn Flash.
But that was part of the match that you did.
Exactly, yeah.
Which was who here is useless.
Pretty much. Oddish.
Or you just learn like where you are based off the thuds. Thud, 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 thud. Okay, that means I'm here. Fucking echolocating.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Or like in Yellow, where he had the colour slightly different, so you actually make out the borders of the area.
Yeah.
And then if something has broken the border, it's that there's a trainer there. So someone just someone in the dark is going, "Are you into cosplay?" It's like, why are you in the dark? Should I even ask that question?
It's taken them a handful of games, but I think they've finally gotten exploring caves well in 3D.
Caves are a lot of fun in the. What was it? Sword and Shield had a really cool cave in the DLC.
Kitakami.
Yeah.
No, well.
Sword and Shield.
What was their cool cave in that? In the second one, I assume.
Yeah, and when they had the real kind of spirally one.
The one that led up to the king's house.
That's the one, yeah.
But like, considering they had gone, like they didn't even bother with a Victory Road cave because, let's just give them a hill.
Yeah. Oh, that was shit. It's so fun. Like they again, rush job at the end of the day. Like, there's always something sacrilege from not having a good Victory Road in the game.
Yeah.
In a kind of way, it's like you have to have, these are your traditions. This is your tune-ups, you know. You can't just give lives with nothing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've said this before, but in my own would-be fan game, I would go fucking leather with the Victory Road. I have you in fucking multiple layers, you know.
Like Sinnoh's one.
Or Gentria's one. I think Hohen's one was quite good.
Univa's one has grown on me. Like you go up and down the side of outside of a mountain and inside the mountain.
Yeah, that's how they do it. The Delta species.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Any Pokemon that we has the flavored hyper beams, which you don't have. So I think might have met a Delta Giraffe Rig in our previous save file.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I can't remember, but you know the seed anyway. It's mechanized.
Giraffe Rig is another one of the ones that I hate.
It's the typing. I always get the typing wrong on that because I always think Psychic Dark because of the little thing, its tail.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like it is normal Psychic. I know it's normal Psychic. It's never not been normal Psychic, but in my head it's Psychic Dark.
But it should be symmetrical.
Yeah, exactly. That's
the dark side is tiny.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 1/3 dark then, James. Jesus, you're going to be fucking pedantic.
No, but like that part of why I don't like Giraffe Rig is, it's palindrome.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
So why doesn't it look like a palindrome?
We got a Refrigeraff as well, to be fair.
And that's one that I had kept on my team. For the main playthrough.
Yeah.
What is she at there?
She was sniffing in the box, and then she got herself tangled in my bag strap. Athena, what you just learned there was, if you fuck around, you're gonna find out. That's good. Oh, that sound effect is the best thing. The best thing in this game by a country mile. Swing.
So at this stage, we're looking at the Switch at the end of its life cycle. Now, effectively, we're not going to see another Scarlet. We're not going to see another brand new game.
No, I doubt
it. I don't think.
I doubt it.
We may still see a remake or a remaster. Is not outside the world of possibility. So, could they put out Emerald again? Like, if they were to take any of the ones that they've put out, what should be remastered? As a 2020, so they tend to not put out something on launch of a new console.
Yeah.
So like 3DS came out, and they said, right, well, we're just going to do Black 2 and it still works on the regular DS.
Fair, yeah.
Give us a few years and then, yeah, okay, here you go, here's X and Y. That was, hold on till I think, it was 2010 that the 3DS came out.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was 2013 that X and Y came out.
Yeah.
But if it's become a yearly franchise now, I'd say we'll still have something out on the regular Switch next year.
I'd agree with that. I think you probably that's why I'm looking at something like Mystery Dungeon where like the graphics is not the limiting factor. You know, it's something that you could very easily play on both switches.
Could have Red and Blue on the Game Boy shop.
Yeah, absolutely. In fairness, I think with Switch 2 would be ideal time to get all the Pokemon games on. I've been saying this ad nauseum, but it seems like no one's fucking listening to Nintendo when it comes to the original games.
Like, I'm sure they're tired of being in the cycle of having to remake the same.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Put up a definitive version and then.
Well, I've said this before. I don't think, unless you've changed the mechanics to a certain degree, I don't think you need to bring out a remake every single time. Like, this is what annoys me about the BDSP in particular, is that, like, the only thing that has changed from Gen 4 was the introduction of the fairy type.
Yep, and that kind of wrecked it. Like, Cynthia became way too easy.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I think to be perfectly honest about, like, how the Pokemon games, like, change over time. Like, Generation 1, Red, Blue, and Yellow, if you play that, a new person plays that now, and it's completely unrecognizable from what Pokemon is now. Where Pokemon now is actually teaching you the mechanics of the game, whereas in Gen 1, you were flying with a seat of your pants. You had no idea what you were doing, in a sense. And, like, even certain, like, kind of, like, little nook and crannies of the game doesn't make sense to you. Like,
I'd like to go into this town. You can't. By the way, I'm tired. I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty. Get me some lemonade.
No, you're never told get him lemonade.
Yeah.
It's just, no, you can't go into town. Gee, I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
You're supposed to intuit from that.
To buy himself something from the... Yeah.
Go. Oh, I have to go into the shopping centre and go up to the top floor where there's nothing of note and get a bottle of water from there.
Well, there is somebody that gives you TMs based on what drink you give her.
True.
And they're three of the best TMs in the game. Rock Slide, Ice Beam, and Substitute.
Tri-attack.
Tri-attack, that's what it was, thank you. But even then, like, that's the thing, like, I think for the sake of the adventure, for the sake of the difficulty, and for the sake of the lack of fucking historical revisionism, yes, you can have Fire Red and Leaf Green, but there is something genuinely mythical about going back and playing the original games over and over again. Like, in hindsight, right, the jump between BDSP and Diamond and Pearl is quite significant, because in BDSP they fixed the physical and special barriers, so they're now done, and you have the fairy type. So in theory, that is a big
BDSP. Sorry, Diamond and Pearl had the physical and special split.
Did they? I thought that started in Gen 5.
Nope, Gen 4.
Okay, right. So I'm wrong with that. Okay, so Gen 3 then, right? So you've got the difference between Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then Pokemon Go. Let's Go Pikachu, right? That's a big jump because again, you've got the fairy type, you've got that, but also the jump from Fire Red to Pokemon Red is huge as well.
Yeah.
However, I think the more intuitive switch is from Red to Fire Red, as opposed to that to be to Let's Go, because for one, I think the Gen 1, I would agree that like it would need a fix up because some of the mechanics were wrong to begin with.
Yeah.
Like Psychic types
Ghost type was pretty. It was not coded right.
No, it was not.
Bulk was crap.
Vulgar shit, yeah. But like I think a lot of that was down to, you could argue, because they didn't have enough space for moves, and didn't have enough space for and they got some of the typings wrong.
Yeah.
And they weren't at the stage yet where they were still kind of like in a vacuum making up moves for the sake of moves. So like, yeah, we need like bite and this and all this other different types of moves. Whereas now they are putting in moves to balance certain Pokemon.
Yeah.
So like, okay, we don't have a physical ghost move. Okay, here's Shadow Punch. You know, here's like,
we need to give this guy a signature move.
Exactly. Now, I don't mind signature moves as a concept. I think they are good, and they kind of like, again, it's a good way of making a tier 2 Pokemon a tier 1 if it has a signature move.
I do love Caracosta.
It
is a very good fossil type.
It is. No, Gen 5 had good fossils, to be fair.
Yeah.
But here's my thought process on
Actually, I think I used Caracosta against you as well.
You did? I used it actually as well. I used it as well because I was gonna shell smash the fuck out of you. And now plot happens. You look small. Not just you. You're people.
Mm-hmm. What's Ogre Pound saying?
You're all evil.
Yeah, that sounds like an Ogerpon thing to say.
No, Ogerpon's too cute.
So, are you going to be taking Ogerpon into the next game with you?
Yeah, probably.
Like, the way, and again, I suppose it's been out a month, and by the time this video gets put up, it'll be, I think we're okay to talk spoilers on it.
I think we are, yeah, definitely.
What do you make of Mokuba? Is he going to be the big bad?
Yeah, he is. I think they kind of signposted that quite well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New evil team? Is he going to have a group of friends back in his school?
I honestly don't know. I think the theory was that he was whatever the toxic chain
Yeah.
that the three Pokemon have.
Yeah.
He's gonna have the same problem. So this is supposed to tie in with Diplin, and that there is gonna be basically a toxic Diplin that's poisoning everyone else,
Okay.
and that's what's turned the trio into what they are.
Mhm.
Because Pheasantipity was just a normal basic Pokemon until it got a toxic chain attached to it.
Yeah.
And now it's what it is, Pheasantipity. And same with Mukidori and same with Okidogi. They're all basically were normal Pokemon once upon a time, and then toxic chain. So, assuming the toxic chain is an actual thing, whether it's an item or a battle mechanic, I don't fucking know.
Mhm.
But if it's a plot-oriented thing, it's obviously affected Mokuba, as we now rechristened him,
Yep.
to the extent where he's now evil, or at least
Power hungry.
yeah, going to the dark side. So that would be one aspect of it. Again, whether it's an actual Pokemon or whatever, even a paradox, I don't fucking know at this stage. But that would be the B story, I would assume, to what the actual
A story's going to be.
yeah, which has to be around Terrapagos and the
Okay.
Terratyping. I would assume so anyway.
I bet that he's going to be the boss of a new evil team,
Okay.
and that the toxic chain is going to be what's driving him
To that, yeah.
to Terrapagos to spread the toxic chain to Terrapagos.
Interesting, yeah. That's
And so your mission is to stop Mokuba.
yeah. I mean, I think that would check out, because like I said, they kind of sacrificed the whole cut and thrust of the first DLC to set up the second one. So there must be a do it story to it.
Yeah.
The one thing I
mean,
would say,
besides his catchphrase being Woisers,
yeah.
like that got dropped partway through.
Now, the one thing I also would say is the second DLC can't forget about the original story as well, about Area Zero. They're not done.
Yeah.
The first DLC had nothing on that, which was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
Like, I know it was in a different area, and I know the second DLC is technically in Unova, which is probably a hint to where they're going with the next remakes, but at the same token, there was so much left on the table from the base game, based on what Area Zero was. So I would hope, if there is a wild area, it's Area Zero.
I
and there's more
was
of it.
surprised that there wasn't a new part of the base game opened up.
Yeah.
Either a new... even a new stall in the city for hey, Taste of Kitakami.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I'm surprised there wasn't any change to the... Like, I'd like to say there was a new section of the map that, hey, the gates are unlocked to it now.
Yeah. I think the game was very insistent on everything being an excursion and an adventure.
Yeah.
So it makes sense it was a school trip to Japan, which I don't mind. I don't have an issue with that as such, but as you said, like...
Sorry, you're turned away until they can find the 8th gym leader.
Applications are in, there's a tender going out for...
Yep.
It can take anything from 6 to 9 months.
Why, you little millennial?
Oh, it's an old man. Oh dear.
Okay, off to Shady Forest.
Yeah.
That's the name of a retirement home?
No, Shady Forest is where we started the game, James. It's exactly where our adventure began in the first place.
What are the odds that our adventure would bring us back there?
It's almost like it was a full circle moment.
How many games have actually brought you back to your starting town?
Well, Gen 2 did. Gen 1.
You blew through your starting town on your way to bigger and better things.
Well, okay, so like Pallet Town, you do a full circle of the map in Gen 1.
Through there.
You do a full circle of Gen 2. Because New Bark Town, the sea to the
but there's
nothing
there to stop you for like it's like as I'm walking right through the town by 3 you didn't go back to Little Root after you started. You don't go back to San Gem Town or whatever it's called.
That's right, yeah.
You don't go back to Nuovo Town.
That sounds familiar. Nuovo, yeah, something like that. Anyway, Nova Town, whatever.
6 you don't. 7 you do.
Yes. Yeah. 7 is
7 you go back past your own house.
That's right.
Times.
Yeah. But that's because you're on island, so like everything kind of is circular just by nature.
8 properly brings you back to the start. The slumbering weld.
Yeah, exactly. That's for the
good boys live.
Good boys live. Yeah.
Yeah. 8.5 with Hisui. There isn't really a starting area.
Not really, no. You just get found on a beach.
You kind of just keep moving forward.
Essentially, yeah. And then with 9, like essentially the school is the central point, and you go to that all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Unless you count like your actual home as being the starting point. And again, in that case, you do to finish off one of the storylines.
Yeah.
The battle with
Nimona.
No. The lad with the Mastiff. His plotline wraps up.
Arton or Arlen or whatever his name is.
Yeah, his plotline wraps up. Or part of it. Okay, why? Drowsy's the new one. Why did you put Ferrothorn in?
I don't know. I might be. I think I'm trading Ferrothorn. That's what I'm doing.
Ah, okay.
I'm trading Ferrothorn for the.
Okay, I thought you were confused that you had another egg token.
No, I'm doing is I'm trading Ferrothorn. I'm doing Drowsy as an egg token first, and then I'm trading Ferrothorn for the Delta.
Okay. So who are we looking at?
I think my logic for this was I was trying to make patterns and complete.
Oh yeah, no, that always happens, and then like there's just something like that lights up that part of your brain.
It does, doesn't it? It's like complete.
Pessimist. Who could that be?
Archon.
Oh, of course.
Well, its ability is pessimist.
Its ability is defeatist.
Defeatist, yeah, exactly. Same difference.
Yep.
It's synonym. But look at this. I do like. I do love Archon. I love Archeops as a concept. It's just like.
Yeah.
It's just a. It knows it's a shit bird.
Yeah.
It's just like, you poor fucker. Like, come on. You can believe in yourself. Just try. All I wanted you to do was try. And it has a flying gem. And for some reason, defog. But yeah.
I think I had tried to make use out of it at one stage and very quickly no.
It's one of those ones where like it knows, the game knows what it's doing there. It's like it is teasing you with a strong Pokemon with really low HP.
Yeah.
Like it knows exactly what it's doing. So even like leftovers would only do so much, and citrus berries would be a certain degree as well.
If it regains health,
it gets back. It starts to go back to normal.
It starts to go back to normal.
It does, yeah.
Okay, that's one thing I wasn't sure on.
It is literally a binary thing. Once it gets to under half health, it starts to drop off a cliff.
Yeah. Right. There's some of these mechanics that I still am not entirely sure on. Like, if you heal a burn, does that boost your stats again?
Yeah, it brings the stats back to normal. Yeah. So we got that Delta Growlithe before. Remember, it's normal dragon. It's terrible.
Okay.
So much more inferior to the original
Drampa.
Yeah. Well, no, just to the original Growlithe. Like, of course, this predated Drampa as well. So they actually kind of got the gist of Drampa, except had a more Egyptian motif to it. Like with Arcanine being like a tiger, it was more the Pharaoh's aesthetic than anything else. But as I said, like, it was just a bit of a disappointment, really. One of the few megas in this game I actually don't like.
Fair enough.
I think when we were trying it out, the Mawile was quite disappointment too.
The Sweet Growlithe was one of the best.
I do like it. It's again one of those ones where like it's not as good as the original, but it just the design is nice.
Yeah.
It's a good design.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to outperform it. It just needs to do a different role.
No, and to be fair, like it's like it makes sense if it is an inferior Pokemon because like it died out exactly. Ooh, fungus. What could this be, James?
It's going to be Among Us.
Delta Among Us.
I kind of love it.
It's just like, oh, I'm weirded out by it. Strangely,
I kind of love that.
Kind of like it.
Absolutely, that would be on my team.
Oh God, surely not. Is it because the tongue is out? Is that what has it in? I was like, yeah.
Maybe.
I think it's
something about it speaking to me.
I think it's meant to be a death cap. I think that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
But you can see there, typing wise, Ghost Dark.
Oh,
another very
yeah
constant typing.
Again, Among Us is an absolute prick whenever it comes to like being defensive.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think that could work. Like that might work very well if I was to try to get that. Hello, you. Are you looking to play fetch? Don't look so sad at me.
She's using her foot dog eyes to.
Yeah.
She is. She is.
Yeah.
She's not gonna play proper.
She looks so apologetic.
Yeah.
I'm not going to kick you again.
Yeah, just this one time, alright? God damn it.
I know I said, like, Jonathan had to roll the dice to see if he'd punt you.
Hang on. D20. 12. What's our armor class?
None. Fur.
Then it hits.
Fur.
Tina, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Like, even just going like that, she winced.
Yeah,
what
no.
have you done to this dog?
I don't know. What have you done to this dog?
Like, look at her.
She's watching the ball, you gobshite.
No, she winced whenever I did that.
Yeah, because she thinks the ball's being thrown at her head. Yeah, she wants to keep the ball for herself.
No, she's debating.
She's considering.
No, she's not.
She's too sad.
She's tired. She's sleeping.
Can we get that Among Us on our team?
Well, past me has said fucking no, but I put it in colleagues. Because it is a Ghost Dark is pretty. It's good typing.
Yeah.
But we do have Dark and Ghost already covered by 2 best friends, so
I know, but that's a very good delta.
it is a good delta, to be fair. So,
Like, if a slot opens up.
yeah, if we die, if one of our colleagues gets lost at sea or something, we will continue. But yeah, so now we're just kind of gearing up now for our next adventure.
Yeah.
And we're going back to Shade Forest. We're going back to the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
So when we come back in Pokémon Insurgence, we're going to see what sort of shady business is happening in the forest.
And we'll probably get talking about what we thought of Teal Mask. Or sorry,
the Indigo Disc at that time. Exactly.
At the same time.
Great stuff.
Or at the very least, we'll hopefully have more of an idea on what some of the plot around. Holy shit! It was ranting.
Good night, everybody.